Hi, we're from Green Dream Group. I'm Corbett Lunsford.
I'm Grace Lunsford.
And today we're going to talk about this giant hole in a basement ceiling. And I'm sure that this might come in handy. It's very easy to fix. And ceiling holes are important because heat travels up. So you want to stop that and make sure that this air stays where you want it to be, where you've paid for it to be. This hole is leaking air through the floor joists and to the exterior walls, where there may be cold air getting in from outside. So this is definitely a place we're going to seal up. All the materials you need for this project cost less than $10. All you'll need is some expanding spray foam, such as Great Stuff, and that's just one product. They've got many of them. You can buy this at any home improvement center. And then a utility knife to cut it away if you want it to look nice and neat. If you don't go out in your basement, then this is a one-step process and you don't need to fix it after. So like the can says, you always wear gloves and protective eyewear when you're using this. Spray nozzle gets screwed onto the can.
Shake. Since I'm wearing the protective eyewear and the gloves,
She does it.
I get to spray it. And you just spray it right into the hole. It's pretty easy.
That's what the gloves are for. Right in the middle. Great. Now that looks really nasty right now, and it'll expand over the next few minutes, and then we'll come back and clean it up so that it looks nice and flush with the wall. And this is what the hole looks like through infrared after we've patched it up with expanding spray foam. And after waiting 12 to 24 hours, you can cut it away with a utility knife, and it'll be perfectly flat. You can sand it down and paint it, and it'll be perfectly continuous with the rest of the wall. So now that we're in the basement, we found this window hidden behind ducts. We've cleared a pathway to it. We're ready to clean it and take a look at what's wrong with it. There is a very leaky old window. We have 24, 22 degree air coming in around it in this huge gap where the window doesn't actually fit into the sill. So we're going to fix that with expanding spray foam. So this is very easy to fix. This is the same as fixing a hole, as long as you're not ever going to plan on using this window to open it. So we're going to basically seal it as if it was a stationary window.
So it's really important to clean your window of any debris. Sometimes these old windows start to literally just crumble and fall apart, leaving holes right to the outside.
Now that we've cleaned it, we can see that you can actually see daylight around the edge of the window. Now remember, when you're using expanding spray foam like this, you're not going to be able to open your window, and you need to remember to wear safety goggles and gloves because it's messy. You can be okay with it being messy because we're going to clean it up later.
All right, here we go.
Remember that this stuff is going to foam up and expand to 8 times the size of what you spray in there.
That light is from the outside, and with it comes a lot of cold air. So I'm really just putting a thin stream right around the window. You don't have to fill it up because, as the bottle says, it's going to expand 8 times the size of what it is. And that's it. You just make a thin stream around the window. It's going to close up all those gaps, fill in the holes, and save you a lot of energy. And it's super easy to do.
Now just a few hours later, after we've waited for this to rise, you can see that the window is sealed up. It looks a little gnarly right now, and if you wanted this to look nice, you could easily cut it away with a utility knife after it's dried for 24 hours and made sure that it's flush, and then you can sand it and paint it if you wanted it to really look nice. We can see that along the edge, it is not leaking the cold air like it was before. And that is a good thing.